Hi, Bangalore Film Festival. Here is Felipe Bastos, one of the directors of the film Charlotte. I co-director with Gleyson Spadetti. He worked with me in this movie, so I'm going to answer the questions you sent me. B, how did you come up with the idea for this film? What was your drive behind making this film? Well, first of all, I did this movie because a friend of mine, his name was Zen Salis. He died recently in 2009 of a heart attack, unfortunately. But this movie was his script, and he worked with this kind of languages, writing about the minority people, the LGBTQ community. He loves to show the rights of the human being in his work. So he decided that I was going to direct his movie, this project called CHARLOTTY, and I accepted. For me, it was a great gift because he was a very interesting person and I love his work. And I decided to invite my friend Gleyson Spadetti because we were working together for like 5 years already when he invited me to direct this movie. And I was just recently made my first movie called Aspirin for Headaches. So he saw the movie, Zen Salis, and he invited me to make his movie called Charlotte, and I accept immediately. What was your drive behind making this movie? Well, it was hard because it was a very kind of, in our country, it's very hard to have sponsors, to find sponsors for this kind of tales. But we did, we did in Nova Friburgo, which is a small town close to my town, which is Rio de Janeiro here in Brazil. And we decided to go there and sell the project, and was successful. But it was hard because this kind of a subject and genre of movies is hard for people to accept in general. What roadblocks did you face when you were starting out? Well, this was the first roadblock I started. It happened with us because we were trying to sell the project, but people didn't want to help because of the theme of the genre of the movie, because it talked about LGBTQ kind of community. It was hard, but it was hard for the first time. But we did it. For us, is a trophy almost having this movie done. Tell us about managing human financial resource of this production. Well, we sold this project for these producers. For the producers, I am one of them. And because we sold the project, we did the pitching with my friend, with my co-director, Gleyson, which was a friend. Tell us about managing human financial resource of this film production. Well, we had a help of the sponsors from the government here, Secretaria de Cultura do Estado do Rio de Janeiro, and in Nova Friburgo, which is a small town. We shot the film there, which is the Serração, and little sponsors who help us with the food and things like that. Well, about the main humans in this project, was a movie about human rights, actually, to let people dream about and let they live the way they want it, respecting each other. So I think the whole sponsors and people who read this this project was very interesting in this type of movie because of that, because of the respect that we need to have to each other. Tell us about challenges you faced while shooting this movie. Well, a lot of challenges. The set was very cold because we shot during the winter time in this place. And it's like a mountain small town here. It's not close to the beach, so it's very high, so it was very cold during the winter time. So we had problems with that, but everything went fine. We had problems with some little details of makeup, things like that. We shot this movie on location, so it's hard to be on the right time because the whole thing was raining sometimes and we lost the light, but everything went right. The whole process of transportation was really hard in this movie, because of the locations that I was telling you about. So, but everything went. The USP of this movie, I think, is the scene shows a lot the reality of a transsexual person's life. This part of the life that we don't know unless you are. You must be inside of the person's life to really understand how people judge you. The prejudice against this whole way of life. And it's very hard because, Brazil, my country, is the first country who kills more transsexuals in the world. So I think this kind of subject, it's a really important subject to have a conversation about, to put in the film festivals. I think it's a very, very special kind of a genre, a theme. And it shows the reality we're still living until today in 2021. We still have murderers. We'll talk about in this movie a lot of chauvinism, structural. The chauvinist people who doesn't like women working on people in different kind of situations or ideology working with you. A lot of prejudice again. So chauvinism is a thing that this movie talks about mode. So I wish the best for Bangalore 10 Short Movie Festival 21 and everybody who's involved with the festival. Good luck for everybody. Thank you.